What is going on, ladies and gents? So we're back in Whiterun, and I apologize if I sound a little bit sick. I mean, I have a bit of, maybe a cold, but not a biggie at all. So we will be wrapping up Whiterun adventure. There's only one place to clean up, which is Whiterun Fort. And as you can see, my carry weight has gone back to its original values, as well as my stamina. So this time, no cheating, no extra damage. Oh my god, look at its carry weight, 85. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit harder. I don't know why it happens. The shop is closed. Sometimes you can just console the door, open the door with your console and Bellator would be there. But sometimes he's just like chasing you out and telling he will just yell at the guards. So I don't want to risk it. It's not that important right now. I can just hold my stuff and sell it another time.
Come back anytime.
But that kind of stuff is really annoying.
Pardon me.
Anyway, if you have any suggestions on where should I go, or maybe some interesting places to visit I might not know about, just hit me up in the comments. For now I'm just going to do stuff I think about at the moment, so kinda improvisation style. Main goal for now is to get marksmanship to 45, get that armor penetration perk, and this will ensure I can clear Bleak Falls and, most importantly, Dustman's Cairn. But then there's this vampire. So I'm not really sure what to do about the vampire. And perhaps I will go for a shortcut, kind of, and try to get Galdor's amulet, which would be very much in my favor, and that could even allow me to skip smithing for now, or maybe I will go completely crazy and just skip it altogether, but this is perhaps not the way to do it. I mean, the thing is, spoiler alert, if you don't know, you get access to Daedric Bow in the last chamber of the Galdor's quest. And previous time I got it, it was like 300 damage. And comparing it to fully tempered Ebony Bow with maxed smithing, Ebony was doing like 375, so not that much more, right? Only 75 damage. I mean, it's listed damage, right? So according to proper calculations, it would be maybe more than 75 in reality, because it kinda scales, as I explained in previous episodes. Yeah, so this fight with Amot Crab will take some time. I hope I don't die after killing it. Of course I wouldn't repeat it, like, come on. Anyway, to recap a little bit, I just checked my notes, and it turns out that at 50 marksmanship and your 2 basic perks, you will get 20% increase over your listed damage. So, if we're taking Daedric Bow, let's say it's listed 300 for the sake of simplicity, you'll be dealing 360 real damage. So the question is, if you increase it from 300 to 375, will the real increase be also 75? And it shouldn't be, because if you have 375 bow, it should be dealing 75 more than listed, which is 20%. So 450 real damage should be the value. And as you can calculate, it's 110 more than your Ebony Bow. Of course, in this case, Ebony Bow is way better, because, 300 damage. Yeah, so I should be going for smithing after all, I think. But it will come to the late game probably. So instead of rushing to 50, I can just get that Daedric Bow, work on my smithing slowly, and replace that Daedric Bow with Ebony once I am at max smithing. And then probably try to get Dragonbone, but it will be... what you have to clear to get that book right. So that will be painful. What am I talking about, guys? I will need Daedric smithing anyway to get to Dragonbone, and as I will have my Daedric Bow, I can just temper it once I get the book. So Draconic could be maybe useful for making arrows, of course elemental arrows, that will be the necessity basically to kill Centurions and, well, only enchanted spheres to be fair, but it will help along the way. And to make some nice armor, which I will need if I want to clear stuff like Soulcairn. Yeah, so why not take this opportunity, which is given by 2.0, and take this Daedric Bow. And hopefully get that Daedric smithing book, but I'm not sure really how am I supposed to deal with it without alchemy. Well, I don't know, guys. I cleared this shrine once. That was semi-legit way, because I was using this invisible entity replacer, which was making them undead, but to compensate, they hit us hard, of course. They were visible when they were close, but no longer poisons works against them, and silver arrows are not that effective. There's not that much damage. And they were regenerating their health. So I don't know if it was harder overall. And the major thing is that I managed to kill them because I had fast movement perk, which is not working for heavy bows in this version. So for pure archer that might be not even possible to clear that. Without cheesing, of course. So when it comes to it and I find out this is impossible, I will just jump on the chest or whatever and cheese them from that position. Anyway, back to the action. Yeah, in my previous episode I was hitting some shots, but here it just... my position isn't really good now. But this is safe. Even without the extra damage, I think I could one-shot guys from here. I could approach from the other side. This wall you can see to the right. But then guys would swarm on me pretty quickly. So while I can, I just gonna take it from the safe position, maybe lure them out on this bridge. I mean not bridge, but you know. And me missing shots in that situation isn't actually bad, because they are stacking up. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, I actually hit him. And now enjoy epic battle of the best archers in the universe. Yeah, it's funny how the first shot we hit was at the same time. And as you can see, I took very little damage. So to answer something compass, yeah, that can be kinda random. He might as well one-shot me. I'm not sure what kind of bow he had. Probably light bow, but he wasn't strafing much, just standing there. So I don't know. That's RNG for ya. Also that trickster was kinda scary, that lightning bolt could have one-shotted me again. That's what you get for not leveling health at all. But hopefully she's out of spells. Damn, it's kinda dark. Oh. If only I hit that. I kinda panicked a bit there. And this is why it's good to have not breakable bow. Heck yeah. I could even die if I was just having hunting bow and I would have to switch to my orcish. Oh damn, let's see that again in slow motion, guys. That kinda looked like pole vault competition or something. Yeah, anyway, that kind of stuff doesn't happen too often, so might as well enjoy it. One time I got some bandit at Waldheim Towers being hit by elemental arrow and he literally launched into space. Like straight up from the ground, just like a rocket, with blazing trail behind him. I had it somewhere and recorded, but I just can't find it, couldn't find it. Yeah, but it happened. I have only a screenshot of that. Yeah, so I can already see this guy was using light bow. That's why my damage was low. There's also a way to clear that by starting from the sewers and dealing with interior first, which was my choice of route before. Then you can hop in from one of the two ceiling traps or whatever it's called. But it's kinda risky because you can emerge and have enemies on you attacking. So much more dangerous. But if you are lucky, you can just snipe them with no problems. So a little bit of changed pace here. This is kinda risky. I don't know how I dodged this last power attack. I guess mortal enemies saved me. Some play without this mod. Like Shanty. He just got used to dodging enemies anyway, like maybe backpedaling most of the time, but also keeping a distance. But in such narrow space, it's super annoying to have them 180 and one-shot you. Anyway, I won't regard this as cheating, as the same rules apply to me also. Interesting bug here. You can't lure the guy by shooting a wall. I don't know, I once tried it, and he even summoned a dog, and the dog won't just go outside of the box where this troll corpse is. They are kinda stuck there, not sure why. And there we go with carry weight problems. But now, do I need gold that much really? I just got my necklace. And I will replace it with Galdur's amulet when I get to it. Which in turn will allow me to kill this vampire. Hopefully he's not Elbony. If he's Elbony, I'm so done. I feel it happens very rarely to roll a highest level Ebony here. I mean, for sure, it's not 50-50. I get it once per like several tries at least. But I guess leveling smithing by trainer is my only choice here. I just don't want to grind, or at least do it as less as possible. So now I'm gonna approach from the front. I could go from the sewers, but yeah, let's try it. Yeah, there is a guy on the left, which will spot me. I can't just pass through. I have to lure this guy out. And I hope I won't alert anyone else. that would be a problem. Yeah, I should be good. Yeah, and there's a guy to my left or behind me as well. They usually charge, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think I would have still got him if he was charging at me without blocking himself. Yeah, so that was a good start. I think the guys from the left didn't get alerted because I was sneaking. If I had to run when killing the last guy, if he wasn't blocked, they would surely hear me. Yeah, 16 potions. I should limit myself to maybe like 7 each of healing and stamina, and not carry as much other stuff like rigidity, giggity, and so on. Oh, hello. Oh, damn. That was close. Trap was useless. I was sure he was kneeling, but he was preparing power attack. Or attack, rather. Easy. This should be the last of them, but I'm not really sure. I killed 3, so it should be it. Now to get my sweet loot. Another of the chests you always forget to open when eventually you get that 50 lockpicking in previous versions. This is so good, guys. Lockpicking changes are so good. I think that with Crosses you can just go for expert locks. Like right away when you get single perking lockpicking. Which is pretty neat. But I guess it's fair. Crosses it's not easy to get at all. But I think that... maybe when I get that Daedric bow, it should be possible to kill him? I'm not quite sure. From what I remember, my last take on it was... I had like 350 damage on my bow. It was a bony. I had max smithing already. Yeah. And some 50% marksmanship potion, which contributed, of course, to that 350. So I don't know, Daedric has some armor penetration, right? Or no, it doesn't in 2.0 anymore. Yeah, I don't know, it should be maybe possible. Plus, of course, no fast movement. The only thing that can save me is quick shot. So 100% I need quick shot to kill crosses. No way around that. So 60 mm, right? I'm not even sure if it's 60 anymore. Yeah, well, I guess it's not that bad, because once I get crosses, it's almost game over, basically. That sweet damage boost. But who knows, maybe I will find some amulet with extra damage. Or gloves with marksman damage. Yeah. Right now there will be kinda derp segment, so I will just talk more about my future plans. Which I'm making on the spot, actually. So for the gloves with marksman damage, I think the best way to get them is to get that Northwatch Keep quest to kill a bunch of Talmor. And I think it's guaranteed drop there, at least from some archer. It probably is luck dependent, but last time I was here I got gloves with 20%. So not quite as good as you can get, but only 5% less. So that would be a really good thing to have. So assuming I get Daytrick Bow and survive Galdur's Chamber, it should be easy enough to dispose of Falmor. So let's assume I get those gloves. Couple it with Marksmanship Potion, the best one. Silver Arrows of Fire, which is 50 smithing, right? Yeah. So with that I should be able to kill crosses. And with gloves plus crosses, it should be possible to kill that Ebony Vamp even, I think. But again, no fast movement is a thing here. So if I'm forced to use a light bow, which would be my Elven with fire enchant, which I'm not sure if it would stack with Silver Arrows of Fire, which I would use, then I'm not sure if it's possible to kill that vamp. But he won't drain my health, so maybe it is. But then I would have to survive, potentially, Ghostly Dragon Priest. So, oh my god, this will be interesting, to say the least. And then, finally, I will be able to finish this companion's questline. Man, I should have just rerolled that to avoid getting Broken Fang in the first place. And being a werewolf before tackling crosses, for example, would be a much better idea. But nah, I think I will manage it. And possibly before getting that Daedric Bow, I will get Saber's Hide, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I will try it even in the next episode. I'm thinking about it. I would probably need to cheese Sindling a little bit. And I'll stay on the rocks, poke him with my bow. But we'll see. I'd rather kill him legitly. And I don't really need Savior's Hide before tackling on Dragon Priest. So that might wait as well. As you can see, I'm missing my shots terribly. I wanted to kill some skeletons, but no luck. Not much going on, so I will just keep rambling. Yeah, another thing that could help me is shouting. So maybe I will just do whatever until 45 marksmanship, which shouldn't be too long. I can just farm mud crabs and stuff. And then Bleakfalls should be easy. Except for the last guy. But I have a fast bow, so I can swap if he shouts me off. Maybe get some nice frost resist potion and I should be fine. Then I will advance main quest and maybe get 2 ranks of Fire Shout. One is in like Dustman's Cairn, right? And second one I will get from Thunderstone. It's a kinda dangerous mage lair, but it shouldn't be impossible to deal with. Should be easy enough. I can one-shot those mages. It can go south pretty often in this long hallway. But if I don't screw it up there, it should be fine. I get some orcish arrows, maybe even elemental ones. The real enemy is the skeleton in the hallway, really. If he blocks your way, you just keep shooting at him and the mage behind him is just decimating you. Yeah, so 2 ranks of Fire Shout means I will need to kill 2 dragons. I should be able to do that. Just pick some safe strats. I'm thinking about the one west of Whiterun, near this dungeon with elite mage and ghostly adventurers. There are pillars on top of the stairs, so I could hide behind them. So that's one dragon. Second one, I'm not sure. Maybe the one close to Labby. Yeah, and why? Because with 2 ranks of Fire Shout, I should be dealing some nice damage to Dragon Priests, right? At the very least, I will get rid of its regeneration. Hopefully long enough to deal a killing blow. And that also means I don't necessarily need 50 smithing. Because I could just use normal silver arrows. Yeah, that should be a good idea. But to be sure, I think I will just get 50 smithing anyway. Cause that Fire Shout can wear off. And with both combined, I am more likely to succeed. Anyway, I made a little outline of my future plan, which is first get 45 marksmanship, then 50 smithing, and temper my orcish bow. I will just need that extra damage. Next, I noted clear Northwatch because of those gloves, potentially. Then kill some Falmer to get mainly poisons, which I will use against dragons. So, after farming some poisons, I should do main quest and farm some dragons on the way. Then clear Thunderstone for that Fire Shout. Then possibly get Galdor's Amulet. And then I should clear Broken Fang finally, to allow myself to get into Dustman's Cairn. And somewhere along the way I will probably need 60 marksmanship to get that quick shot, assuming it's there. Yeah, so we will see, but this is what I have for now. And here I wanted to show you the bug or feature when the animal will just stay there if you're quiet enough. Say I missed a shot and it didn't run away. So this is another good and safe way to farm your experience. You just have to hit animal once, then basically don't move at all, and wait till it stops. If it's within your sight, your every next shot after this one will just be safe, because it won't run away anymore. But if you move even a little when it's running away, this is not guaranteed anymore. So there you go. I'm not sure how my marksmanship is now. Maybe I will level up here so I can see. Should be 37 or so. Yeah, there's question of Agni's camp, which is like 10 to 12 levels of marksmanship, if I'm not mistaken. It's 10 for sure. So should I get it on 50 to get quick shot as soon as possible, or should I wait till 90 and use it to max it out? Not sure, probably I will use it at 50. I just really need quick shot. Need it badly. Oh yeah, and that plan. I should probably kill crosses before tackling this vampire. Yeah, so that would be the change. I'm afraid you will see that kind of misses from time to time. I just need some practice. I'm not afraid to take hard shots. But when I miss when fighting dragon priests, that's not acceptable at all. I'm kinda afraid of those. So far I'm not wiping and going back from the city much. But what if I wipe on crosses? Yeah, and there's a stupid dragon near him. Yeah, I should probably leave mine quest. Or somehow kill that dragon. It should be doable. Some trees to run around here. Maybe some rocks. Oh man. Yeah, let's not get too far ahead for ourselves. For now we're just killing bandits and wildlife and mud crabs. Let's stick to that for now. I think that if it all goes wrong and it's somehow not possible to clear using only a bow, I can always install Smithing Purse Requiem, which will allow me to use Dragon Bone without this stupid requirement of Daedric. I think this feels almost like not intended change. I mean, what is the reasoning behind that? I agree that you should need Ebony to be able to craft Daedric, because it's basically Ebony, right? But Dragonbone, it's entirely different. You already have to kill dragons to get that, to get to the temple.
Come on in.
You also need 100 smithing,
Take a seat and get the cold out.
so that's pretty fair
I enjoy this work.
if you should just need a book without
I'll show you
Daedric.
to your room, right this way. Need anything else?
So I might do just that. If it turns out I can kill the vamp or something. But now I just thought, if I get 50 smithing, I get 100 pretty easily. It just levels like crazy, so I might assume I have the best Ebony bow with the best tempering I can get. So a vamp shouldn't be much of a problem, and crosses neither, and I don't really need that Daedric bow. I just need that amulet
Let me know if there's anything
to
else
have my
you-
resistances, yeah. Yeah, so that's looking nice. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, even though I missed some shots. Yeah, see you next time.